For the love of local music, Tata Booty featuring King TD and Mr. Gazlami. Itodulu.
That's a very cool song.
Very much, yeah.
When was that song released?
Kenny, with me, private, just enjoy the music.
It doesn't take a lot to set you off.
No, I'm a cool and calm. Okay.
Is it? So,
cool and calm.
Quick fire.
Ek bait net, dis wat jy moet seker maak. Jy moet nie te naby kom nie, ek sal bait. Hoe is dit my bro?
Man, mos jy jou.
That's die pyn nou nie. You had the day off. What did you get up to?
What do one get up to? Okay.
Day off. Het jy weer gesyp by die huis?
Nee, my broer. Cubase, I can tell you one thing today with a lot of pride. We are on the 7th day of lockdown.
Day 7.
It's Hola 7. This is the day that you argued with me about last week, Thursday. That this is not the lockdown day.
Oh, the day was...
Yeah.
Oh, are we going back there now?
Ek sal jou poke, nee.
Stop celebrating old victories. Try and get new ones. New ones.
So, this is the 7th day of lockdown.
Yeah.
This is the 7th day that I've not had a drop of alcohol over my lips.
Seriously, you haven't even had a glass of wine at home. Maar jy drink dan altyd wyn by die huis.
Nee, ek drink altyd wyn by die huis. And I'll tell you what, you know, the day of the lockdown, toe gaan koop ek vir my 2 bottles gin.
Gin and
2 bottles gin. And I think I bought like 5 bottles of red wine. Just in case.
En hulle sit nog daar by die.
Ek het die dag, I think I had a double gin and juice. Ek dink ek het seker gebrei die middag of wat. En dan die aand I had a glass of wine. Die volgende dag, because that was the evening that we played Amber 7s. 30 seconds at home.
Oh yes.
The first time. And after that, I dink los tog hierdie drank besigheid man.
Nou, hoekom het jou gekoop?
Ja, verstaan jy?
Ander man sit nou sonder gin in sy huis, want daar was nie meer gin in die bottle store nie.
Okay, now anybody who wants gin, nee?
This I want to hear.
Okay, Gordon's is relative because, I mean, I've tried a few gins.
Gordon's London Dry Gin.
Gordon's is for me, Jela can ook say is a cheap gin or whatever. I don't care. It's the best gin ever.
Ek ken nie eintlik wat hoe gin moet smaak. I don't really drink gin.
Yeah.
I tried a little bit of Bombay back in the day, man.
So maybe it's just something that I can quickly just read here, Cubase. I think in terms of the fact that we've just hit the first 7 days of our lockdown. And this is something that somebody wrote a message from Victor, a pharmacologist in Italy. Says, okay, the first 7 days is referred to as the incubation period of the pandemic, and it's advisable that you do not leave your home to buy unnecessary stuff at the shops. The second week of the lockdown, the incubation period of COVID-19 will be over. However, the positive infection period of COVID-19 will start in the second week of lockdown.
Okay.
This is a critical period, a time where many people become infected and very sick. This is the period when people should take extra care. Stay at home and do not make contact with people. Klaar, asseblief.
So anybody who has been infected somehow are most likely to start showing symptoms during the course of this coming week.
Start showing symptoms, and also the second week gives us a false sense of security.
Nee, ons kan uitgaan. Did you see corona outside?
Let's go out.
Yeah.
So the second week, that's the problem.
That's the problem. But we've done relatively well for the past 7 days, past 6 days actually. This is the 7th day. Relatively well. I mean, this is the first time this country has had to go into...
I'm looking at Cubase like this while he's talking.
Well, but it's going to be easy to just shut down the whole country. Like and that's just going to be that. That's all nie so gebeur. But we've done relatively well. It's been quiet. Of course, sometimes you see so much movement, you also start to wonder. But mama, hoekom is dat? Hey man, Xylem. Shines.
Hey.
Hi bo man.
Gaan ras aan 'n plek man. Wena. Is soga man. Jy praat mos ook Xhosa. Shine stayed in South Africa for a while, so he speaks Xhosa also quite well.
Is it?
Yeah, so soga man.
Right, soga.
Yeah, soga wena. Yeah. True what you say.
Yeah, so we did okay. I hope, of course, it's going to keep getting better. Some of you are getting more comfortable in your houses. Look, for me, it's quite easy to talk because I am able to get out of my house every morning to come sit here and come talk. And you know, I'm here. I can move around, go take a couple of pictures and videos in town and stuff. Of course, with
precaution.
Yes, with precaution. But I can understand for some people who have really been just cooked up in the house, you know, everything is already at home, just been in the house. It can get tiring. It's not like that's interesting who Tom the cake of DSTV. It's not COVID-19 coverage everywhere.
I would love to not come out of the house at all. But
that is not going to be cool.
But as the defender of my family, I have to go and buy bread every day.
First line of defense.
So I was talking to Maria last night, and Maria was asking me, Neville, why are you leaving home? Neville, I've stocked up on everything. I said, Maria, the challenge that I have is that we are a family of 6. I can't go now and buy 6 loaves of bread.
Of bread, yeah.
I can't. Die brood sal sleg raak.
Yes.
So
Vries hom.
Ek kan nie vries nie.
Hoekom nie?
Nee.
Jou diepvries werk jy of wat?
Nee, die diepvries werk.
My broers, emergency situation calls for emergency measures.
So the thing is now, there are certain essentials like groente, like vegetables.
Why didn't you buy those in bulk also?
You can't buy fresh vegetables in bulk. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Nee, like your household is very different.
Yeah, it's very different.
It's very different. Ek het dan potatoes en die onions en al die goede gekoop. Alles
Julle
staan
is 3 in die huis.
Nee, ons is ook.
Wat?
We are 6 now in the house.
Het die hele Eros gekom met ook aan jy?
Ek is die enigste hero in die huis.
Oh, het die... Mambo wea?
Dis die hele bamboe daar in die huis.
Hele mamboes het gekom.
But now we are called a Vambero family. Yeah, it's no longer Bambo and Herero. It's a mix.
Luister, bro. I think what is important here, and I think today, I think we're going to be touching on a few issues today that's not just affecting the normal man of society out there.
Yeah.
I think there's a very important industry in Namibia that's been, highly affected by this lockdown.
Yeah.
and that's the entertainment industry.
Julle is lelijk geraakt, hè?
Ons is lelijk geraakt.
Entertainers.
Is niet makkelijk. So as a result, I mean, I've had so many of my appearances been cancelled in the last couple of weeks, and I know the ones that have been lined up for May. Ons is nog klaar in April. I still have a few appearances that's been lined up for May and June. Dat sal nie gebeur nie. And this is why I said to my wife the other day when she said, my man die Here sal voorsien. I say, hey, die zak.
Yeah. Okay, so for today we do want to sort of touch base with the entertainment industry in Namibia. So we are going to be having a chat with Gazlam. We're also going to chat to Sally Boss Madam during the course of the show for today, just to find out, what's been. Normally Fridays we have entertainers here in the studio, and it's lighthearted, and we're having a lot of fun. So, we just want to keep it a bit light for this Friday.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Weet jy nee, Cubase, ek het nou, there are like 2-3 WhatsApp groups that I'm extremely active on for many years.
Okay, the Trasco one, the Swapo one, and the mentorship one. Which one?
Is jy jou besigheid?
Okay, man, let me stay out of it. Why did you bring it up then?
Nee. Because the essence of the message that I just wanted to give to you.
Yeah.
Without you, making insinuations here.
Man, let me chip out.
That me and Agaba are on one WhatsApp group. No, Cubase, I've really. Somebody asked me yesterday on our WhatsApp group of the Elisenheim community, Neville. This is very unlike you. You've been quiet. You didn't post any comment in the last week and a half. Het jy nie credit nie of wat?
Ons vir jou credit.
To say, Owens, I'm tired. I'm in Baurwashinene. Tsau dagera.
Is it die COVID wat so maak?
Ek is moeg. Ek kan nie meer hierdie goed lees nie, Cubase. Every WhatsApp group that you open is COVID-19.
Yes.
Everything. Ek het net besluit, man, ek is twago, man. Ek maak toe. Ek wil nie meer kyk nie.
Ja, maar as het jy is wat die goede sê, dat jy nie probleem daarmee nie. Weet ek ook?
Het ek iets gesê?
Niks nie. En is 'n goeie ding jy het niks gesê nie. Alright, so who you want to chat to first? Should we highlight at Gazlam or Sally first?
Let's talk to Gazlam.
Okay.
Because he said hy wil gou met ons praat.
Away. Kom ek bel hom gou.
It's what I give to my people. L-O-V-E. It's what I get from my people. I am Kashim Moses, but you think that them I got all my people. matuka omeshochoka pashuka anyashata tondoka uruwe wapaturuka innovation every revolution anena information enkondo dochinanena onareta kare wako kororo Shitopiti home with Otinamo Lubango. Call me Messiah. One day I'm the Musabe. Call me prophet in process. Yet to free my people.
That's what's up. You're still live on the morning mix right here on Informanté Radio. Hey man, wat is die phone optellen? Wat gaan we dan aan? You see?
Okay, let me just explain something.
Yes.
I think a lot of us, en moenie lieg nie.
Wat het ek gemaak? Wat het ek gesê?
Moenie lieg so nie. We all going through the same thing. If you see a foreign number
Calling you.
in this economy, okay? Yeah. Let me leave it there.
Is net julle met julle se side chicks. Is hoekom julle nie die nummers wil optel nie.
Luister, Gotchas word nie 8:30 in die oggend gebel.
Kom maar.
Werkie so.
Why are you calling me now? I'm still with my wife.
No, I think hopefully Gaza, because I just called him from myself. Obviously he doesn't know the studio number.
Ay, laat ek gaan. Sowieso we have Sally Boss madam on the line. Swari nie meer met Kazlami. Sally.
Yay.
Good morning, girl. How are you?
Good, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
Ooh, word hy stem.
You sound like you are in a heavy quarantine.
No, not really.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did we wake you up?
Partially, but I'm quite excited. Hi.
Moro Sally.
Good morning.
Good to hear your voice again, my sister.
Thank you so much.
All right, Sally. Like we just want to touch base with some of you guys who are prominent, especially in the entertainment industry here in Namibia, because this lockdown, this whole coronavirus pandemic is really affecting basically everybody, but also the entertainment industry is quite hit. So,
especially the entertainment business, yes.
Yes. So we just want to find out how have you been coping? Today is day 7 of the lockdown here.
Yeah. I won't lie, it's really terrible. It's not really what anybody would have really wanted to go through. But it is what it is. It's one of those things that you actually start dreaming and thinking you're on stage and you wake up and it's just a dream. So
Yeah.
it's not really a good moment. But we're okay. I see a lot of artists are also trying to be very innovative to either have stream, get people to stream to watch them perform or, stuff like that. So, we're using technology to our advantage because right now that's all we really have. It's been pretty hard, actually. It's pretty hard, but we're strong, so we'll definitely make it.
Neville has been crying that he's lost maybe 100,000 in shows that got cancelled so far. Are you experiencing the same problem? Maybe things that were postponed or cancelled, or some people who are asking for their deposit back?
Sally,
Yes.
on that note,
Yeah.
if anybody asks you for their deposit back,
Yeah.
do like I do.
Okay.
I ignore.
Yeah. I think that's our thing. I ignore too.
Sally
Yeah,
betal ni.
the deposit cannot come back because shit happens.
Yeah, it happens. Hello.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It has been really one of those things. You can't really tell tomorrow. Even if you're going to a contract, there are things that run way beyond your control.
Yeah.
So you cannot really give an artist a deposit, and something like this happens, and we're on lockdown, and you want me to? Hello.
So how have you been keeping busy? Have you been hitting the studio, home gym? Wat maak jy heel dag met deze?
I think I have finished all sleeping styles. I don't have any other anymore. I have done laying on my back, laying on my belly, face down, face up. Jeez, I finished all sorts of resting scenarios. Then I started to work out. I thought it would be a great time to reach that summer board, you know. So I've been doing a lot of working out. At least we're allowed to jog, so I do a lot of jogging and weightlifting. And actually, you know, I actually caught up with a few books. I've been reading a couple of books. I read the cover and I'm done. And a whole lot of TV. That's all.
Wow, Sally. And you know what? Some of us, you know, I've been an entertainer and an artist. This is who I am. I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
I've been in a very fortunate position that I do have a full-time job. You know, with Trustco. So my passion is really my side hustle. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But then we have guys like yourself.
Yeah.
Whose passion is what you do on a daily basis.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you do that on a full-time basis. That's your bread and butter.
Yeah.
What will you do now? because who we are as artists and as entertainers it's a very specialized field of what we do.
Yeah.
And don't give us books and accounting numbers to come and figure out or whatever. What will you do?
Yeah. To be quite honest, it's really tough.
Tough, eh?
Yeah, it is tough. It's not really an easy answer to actually even carve up right now. But honestly, is that when you're created for something, it's all that you have. It's all you chose to do for us as well. So it's not like I'm going to decide I'm going to become a doctor now because I'm going to just sit here with all these books and, you know what I mean, and change careers. It's not really possible like that for us because that's what we chose to do, and I think we stick to it till the very end. But like I said, thank God for technology. We have, social media and stuff. We're still doing things. We're doing what we can because there's not really much one can do. So, like I said, people have been live streaming, doing some performances. I've been seeing DJs do a lot of mixings online, and people are, logging on to watch and still trying to keep the creative industry going. But it is also very, very difficult financially because if you think about, for us in Namibia, we don't really have a very big population, so meaning our incomes are also pretty much limited. And cutting out performances as they are right now is a really huge punch to us. But at the end of the day, we're just like everybody else, kind of hoping that this breeze is over so that we can go back. I remember just before this, I was scheduled to tour the country with my 10-year anniversary being a boss. So I was pretty much looking forward to that. The first show was supposed to be on the 25th of this month. But I got cancelled. I mean, not really cancelled, but I postponed. And all the other shows got postponed. And a lot of money goes into these kind of things for, to make things work. It's a really difficult time for us, to be very honest. I think for artists, we are feeling it frontline because this is what we do. And the fact that we can't gather crowds, that means we can't make money and we can't really make our lives move. So it's a really hard time, to really be honest. Yeah.
Sally, let me just give you a scenario here. And this is what's going to happen after this lockdown. For me, okay? Yeah. You can speak for yourself.
Okay.
But I've been extremely arrogant as to what I've charged, corporates in the last 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
I give them a quote. Asalani velni lost line. I'm telling you now, if a corporate comes to me now, is it never also 2 days in the run? Hey, Sally, ek gaan.
What's their favorite word?
But let's not say that out loud. Otherwise, they will come.
It's a sorry.
They'll come tell you exposure.
Yeah. Let's level for 2,000 and let's tell it for 4. That might never happen. But let's not tell them. Let's not.
All right.
And Sally, maybe just the last question, because
Sure.
because this is something that people have been asking me now for a while. Neville, why don't you just do a live stream show?
Yeah.
And the thing is, just for me, is that I feed off the energy of people. That's what I do.
That's what makes it so hard.
And
yes.
that's what makes it so hard. So at this moment, because I wanted to have my one man show this year,
Yes.
and I'm not too sure if I'm still going to be doing it. But do you consider doing live stream shows, and are you going to make any money out of it? How are you going to make money out of it?
To be quite honest, my team has been talking about it. I think I was the first one was supposed to have started with today. I cringe when I think about it.
Toch nee.
Because
Jy sal alleen hierso.
yeah, it's scary also because like what you said, I don't know what to do when you have nobody giving you the the woohoo.
It's
So but I will say that fear is the worst enemy. Give it a shot.
toch nee.
Yeah.
You may not maybe make money or as much, but it's better sleeping in all sorts of styles here at home. Seriously speaking. We still have to perfect the craft. Keep going with the craft. So I'll give it a shot. I will definitely give it a shot. And please do log on and at least give me a digital woo-hoo.
Yeah. We'll give you some energy to feed off.
I swear, guys, you should write the woo. Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Just to keep a girl going. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine doing Boss Madame live with you're alone there. Shake
you're
your butt.
yeah.
Shake it.
Shake it.
Down.
Si makliki.
No. And hope you don't run out of data.
Yeah. Oh, there's also that.
Ay. Dat ook nog.
Yeah, that dog no. Sally, we appreciate you talking to us this morning, girl.
Much love. Thank you, guys.
Yes, as soon as studio is open, we would like to have you back in here.
Yay.
And, yeah, so we can
I
chat
cannot
properly again.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed one. And please do take care of yourself.
All right, you too. And if you have finished all the sleeping styles, try sleeping while you are standing up.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to try to turn while I'm going straight. No problem.
All right, enjoy the rest of the Friday. Enjoy the weekend and stay safe, eh?
Much love. Bye, guys.
All right,
Sharp
ciao.
Sally.
Sally Boss, madam. Of course, one of the biggest entertainers in the country. I see in the comments some people, not even just one person, some people are saying, "Call that a booty."
Moet ons hom nie bel nie.
Hou ons af op booty volgende dag weer bel. Ja.
Because we can obviously, I think it's important that we speak to all of them, on a daily basis.
Yes.
Or not on a day, but on a weekly basis.
Like
Just to
on
hear how they-
Fridays, we're going to
Yeah.
be speaking to a bunch of these guys. During the week, we're going to be speaking to the team just to get updates on what is happening around the city. Of course, we also have staff members in the north and in the coast. We will see how far we can spread that net. But we will be talking to some of the guys who are out on the streets and just getting updates as to what it looks like around. Wat staan en maak jy met jou phone?
Nee, Dirk het mos my phone gehad. So I'm
Met sy
sanitizing.
met sy
my-
corona aan ek.
Yeah. How much corona white people walk around with,
Oh man. Alright, kom ons lees miskien 'n bietjie comments op.
Yeah, please do.
Let's start hier want ek sien sommige van hulle is weg. Philip PK Kambonde, gents, our stock is depleted. It's getting depleted. Yeah. Mutatio Castens is asking Cubase, do you remember the drink Kalhat? I'm from Khobabas, don't judge me. Ek hoor Daddy Shandy as a sanitizer asking for my cousins. Hey, sê maar. Kom maar sanitizer.
Luister, wat het van Kalgat geword?
Hy is daai wat verkoop. Isn't it like a variation of the Tombo thingamabob?
Yeah, it's a variation of, but it's like worse. It's the stuff they throw in there in Kalgat.
It's like
Yo.
it's like they throw. What do they throw in there? I'm trying
Battery water, battery seed.
Hoe sit jy battery seed in iets wat ander mense drink?
Old shoes. Apparently, all this stuff gives it a kick. And I remember those years. I think in the early 90s, NBC TV would go. I remember Umbi Karwae. She used to go and interview people in the informal settlements.
Ek en Amber het dink jy sê she used to go drink that.
Nee.
Hey, never. Oh yeah, she used to go interview people.
She used to go and interview people here in the informal settlements. And it was the funniest television ever. Luister, as ek daai ding gedrink het, so waar jy moenie met my sukkel nie. You get statements like that live on air and yeah. But I haven't heard about Kalgat for old.
Yeah, me neither, yeah. Good morning. Nou is Windhoek so ysig koud.
Ja.
Leer om brood te bak. Catherine Smith sê vir jou so. Nadine Benz Cubase, daai
Hey, Catherine.
Sal anders wees. Jy sien dan, dis net die man wat koud kry. Yeah, what's with the scarf, by the way? I've been trying to avoid. Or you?
Mevrou het gesê when I left home. Okay, my man. Since you go out and battle for this family, take the scarf. So
this is your protection.
This is as ek hierso nou uitgaan, nee. I'll be walking around like this. Okay, want ek moet gou nog by die winkel gaan and then I'll go home. And go to the pharmacy also. Shop, pharmacy, go home.
Now, I'm not sure whether you're trying to rob somebody or you're trying to protect yourself from coronavirus. Mem.
Ja, so
Frida de Klerk, Neville is kan maar net colours, but hande klap as hulle lag.
Elotsef, since when?
Jason was ook half colored of.
Ek is nie colored nie. Ek is Katutura, asseblief. Carlos.
Leyman Yolandi, Namibian people, 5G is a reality. They already started putting up their devices in Walfish Bay. All right, we are going to get to the 5G thing. Don't worry. All right,
is it the same guy who was asking about
no,
5G?
It's somebody else. We are going to give you at least one comprehensive day where we talk about it thoroughly. But yeah,
not today.
It's just not
today.
David, come on, live show morning. What's the entertainment industry? Talk about the former president's son who assaulted his wife.
I'm Kurwanji.
Nadine, jy soek vanoggend, nee. Jy's besig. Jy moet terugkom werk. Shaks Diofe in Nanyemba.
Sorry.
Is Tate Lucas a boy?
He assaulted his wife. Allegedly.
Yes. Allegedly, yes.
Nee? Okay.
No, let's not talk about something when we don't have all the facts.
Ja. Stuur vir ons die feite, laat ons hoor.
The producer is the one who was sitting here with the papers.
Is it in the newspapers?
I know. It's a notes. I don't know where he got the information. That boy, I don't know where he gets his information.
Ooh, Shines. The guy knows, man. He knows.
It's like he works for the Russian Spy Federation or something. Cubase, you look like one tall Herrero guy from our complex who smokes and he drives a BMW for the company you're working for. That's probably Hipa. Is he Eki? And I don't look like that guy. That guy looks like me. Okay?
Hipa Murangi.
You are being called out here. No kry Neville Kota. Daar is 'n vraag vir jou, my bro.
Nee, ek kry nie regtig koud nie. It's just, you know what, I think the whole question about kry 'n coat is related to the scarf.
To the scarf, yeah.
Yeah, so the scarf is really just, you know what, is to protect when I go out there. Corona.
Ooh, where's the sanitizer? Josie Motinga is as Windhoek dan koud of wat, ja? In Cubase morning, guys. I hope the Friday is rocking. It always is. Awe Gazlam, die kerk het gekom uit. Huh? Julle vat nou weer.
Vat hulle weer one.
Wil ook Gaza nie antwoord nie. Like, oh, my broer, you're going to have to answer to them. A very good morning, gentlemen. That's from Robert Ngidipo, Muntatio Castans. Our Mariental is under a flood. Sal ons relief goed te kry. Yes, I also saw that yesterday.
Hallo. Julle van Mariental, nee? Okay. White people have a idiomatic expression that says, moenie klaar met 'n wit brood onder die arm nie. It's like,
well, you are privileged and then you want to come sit and talk or nonsense.
Yeah, something like that. You people, we haven't had rain in such good rain in years.
Hello, we wanted water, not water in in our houses. Water in the dams.
We can deal with the water in the house for now.
Aye,
The main thing of the Hardap region is the fact that there has not been any water.
Let's wait until Elisenheim gets flooded and let's see if Neville is going to be singing that same tune.
Hello, I stayed in Acacia. I know what is.
Oh, jy toch gaat doef doef in
My
jou.
bro, it was a Friday night. In
Dis nou nie weiter so.
2004. Ek en my vrou was by die movie house.
Yeah.
I think we watched Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Ons weet nie dat reën buite kan nie. It was on a Friday night.
Yeah, and you know in the movies, jy
My
word niks
broer,
beter
ons
kan nie.
kom uit, nee. Ons het sê nou, dit lekker gereën. Ons kom by die huis. Hierso.
The water is like that.
Hallo.
So alles in die huis is nat.
Alles. But yeah,
En insurance?
thank you. That was my next point. These insurance companies, nee. Ons het hulle geëet tyd het. Because we've been paying premiums for such a long time.
So you even claimed for things that were not in your house.
Gaan. You're not putting words in my mouth.
Ek het niks gesê nie, ek het 'n vraag gevra.
Yeah.
That is all I did. Waar is ons nou? Alright, you better Windhoek is under corona, that's Mutatio. Frida F. de Klerk, ons tel nie vreemdelinge se nommers op nie. Daar sê.
Eintlik, nee.
Ja, slap Sally goed nog. From the Nadine is bezig vanoggend. Willem Bolle David, I know, can you guys not work from home?
We've really been trying. I think in terms of the technology. Okay. But I think what we have been trying to do is when me and Cubase and Shines come into the studio and Maria, we practice proper sanitation. And again, I think it's also down to what Sally was also talking about. It would be extremely difficult, Cubase, to have this level of energy between the two of us
when you're sitting in your house.
If I'm not with you, and we've been
we've
been doing a few conference calls in terms of meetings this past week, you know, within Trusco, and dan hierin is a Wi-Fi werking aan nie, then this one gets off air. And, hello. It continues like this, and feed gets lost and stuff like that. So
can you just imagine that? It's like, you know, reporting from home. It's like, and today the health minister, hey, Moni. Yeah, the health minister did what? Hey man, die kind, hier, babe, kom vat toch die kinders. No, that is not gonna work. Dat sal net nie werk. Yeah.
We will try as far as possible, guys, to provide you a good service on a daily basis, and try to stay healthy. I mean, God willing, and we pray to God that none of us get sick. Yeah, because we obviously want to continue doing this throughout the year and to keep you guys informed and entertained.
Yep. Getting back to the comments, Shaks, jy's ook besig. You guys can ask Sally those questions yourself. Come on, Sally nog met K-Boss Cannon's CV instuur. Go ask her, she's on social media. She will answer you.
Stuur die CV in as jy wil. Of K-Boss daar is of die daar is nie. Send it in.
If you need to ask for permission, then you don't qualify.
Yeah.
Right, we also welcome the king in the south, Mr. Tena Nambwa.
Tena Nambwa.
Morning crew, good to have Tat Never back in the studio. Cubase, you are keeping the studio lit. Joke for the day, advertising beyond television during lockdown is a violation of human rights. Can't Crane regulate those alcohol adverts, please? So we cannot buy alcohol, but you're advertising it to us.
But that's not right.
Wat is goed is dat? Sammy.
Sorry, I was speaking to Johan Jaranguru yesterday. He's also one of our regular listeners. And he was asking, it's in Nebel, no, gee julle nie ook vir Cubase af nie. Toe sê hy,
Cubase is a four-wheel drive.
He's a four-wheel drive. This man, and kyk me, brah, we always joke around in the studio. And sometimes it sounds like we're not serious about things. But I have to say this to you, with all honesty, my broer, this whole thing that we do on a daily basis, if it's not for you, the way that you handle this show it would not be what it is.
Baie dankie.
Yeah.
Baie dankie.
And I say it from the bottom of my heart. So, Kyobe's gaan nie afkry nie.
I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys either.
No.
You know, so it's much appreciated. I come ons lees comments. Don't start making me emotional now.
Yeah. No, I just had to say that, my brother. I think it's important.
Thank you, Nebo. Tatinauanes, in South Africa, they created a special stage to keep the South African industry alive. The problem of Namibia is the artists, entertainers, and promoters cannot work together. They can still make money online if they unite and get sponsors on board. Neville?
So, is he insinuating Adora was reg?
Yeah, Adora was right. You guys don't want to work together. You had issues. It's true. Like so, no, you and Sally and Gaza who's not picking up, and I see you were also chatting with Miriam Kahona there yesterday. You guys can put your heads together and do an online show. You will be the host, and then the others will do.
No, I want to face. You just didn't read my comment from home yesterday.
Ek het gesien, kom maar, wanneer kan ek 'n video call?
Yeah.
FaceTime, what do you call it?
Yeah.
And she said anytime.
Miriam, are you on air? Are you watching?
Yeah, if you're watching, let us know, madam. Lyndall Kelber? Neville kry jy koud. Wacht, of Barry J, a love bite. Van die mosquito's.
Op my ouderdom, love by tea.
Ja, julle wil mos die jong kindertjies mos besig betrokke raak met hulle.
My son, I'm not lying to you, Cubis. My son came home with a love bite, I think about 2 years ago. Amper. Okay, we can't swear.
Mutatio says I can give you Gaza's landline. Tell him say telecom number, my bro. Hey, when last did I even hear a landline?
Who has a landline at home?
Daar is nog by my ma se is daar 'n landline.
By my ma se is ook. By my ouma se is. My ouma se is se nommer is 216517. Ja.
501981.
Is dit jy?
Okay, Anja, my bro.
Wat is die ding as 'n mens kan my huistelefoon optel? 216517, hallo?
Ja, maak net seker jy die regte nommer gedruk. Alright, moving on. I love Sally Boss, madam. Call Pumumu Gaza Karandu. No, we called him.
Karandu is not picking up.
Paul Chapwa. Isaacs, is daar geen stasie in jou dorp nie? Hoekom is jy hier op Windhoek Radio? Julle toch issues, jou beef. Beef. Ja. Ik kan maar tal gaat de skaaf aan.
Is nou echt nog.
Ja.
Hey, shades vir die so gegooi nee.
Old safety boots and overalls.
You're right.
Neville, the cleanliness of your hands are the most important thing, and don't touch your face, I guess, if you haven't washed your hands. Stay safe, y'all. Kanjego Z-Man, people are thirsty, yo. They don't want to talk to us anymore. All our replies from them comes like Windhoek Lager, Tafel Lager, Tassenberg, and so on. I'm feeling so pity now.
And Jelle, the youth out there, ne? You are the ones who were berating Agaba in November and December. Every day, Agaba this, Agaba that. Now you send here messages to Agaba. Agaba, asseblief toch, omep, hage, please toch, we love you.
Don't say those things, never.
Open the bottle store.
Don't say those things.
But
don't say those things.
Nee, ek sal sê.
Like, you know what? At least Hage is more politically mature than you.
Well, no, he is more politically mature than you.
Yes, so he understands. He is the president even of those of us who did not vote for him. He's still our president. Yes. So we can still go cry to him. We didn't vote for you, but we will come cry to you because you are our president. We can't go to Swart Boy or to Itula now. They cannot do anything.
Itula cannot open any bottle store for you. Ne?
Gaan, kom ek lees comments.
Ja, ek sê.
Los die politics uit. I like how you are enjoying yourself. Never stop touching your face.
Hey, when did I touch my face now again?
Don J. Mwandi says, I tell Shines to stream with the phone, guys. Please, the connection part 1.
Is it?
The connection is... Yeah, it is a bit trippy, but there is no MTC, me bro. Gaan complain nog bij Hage, is ook een van zijn companies. Es moet een SOE mos.
Ja, is SOE.
Of moet ons net Joost te doen gaan.
Ja.
Like, yo, MTC! En Mr. Hipa Murangi joining the show. Goeiemorgen, me bro.
Shibuka? Very way.
Jeanette Blake Hangula Chapes. Let's man know buk en poep drank. Wat is buk en poep?
Ik ken niet dat. Het is de eerste keer wat ik dat hoor.
Een drank.
First time, man. Buk en poep. Korwatje.
Is al wat een mens nou kan drinken. Laat de president at least voor ons vandaag die liquor shop openmaken.
Jullie zal recht komen.
Promise I will behave.
Agaba.
Come on, we can do without alcohol for 2 more weeks.
I can.
Sterkte. I can go for 2 more years. KB Kanyemba. What say me, bro? It's been, no, actually, I saw you yesterday morning, huh? When was it? Yeah, I think yesterday morning. But it's good to have you on board. Paul Shapwa, as Neville, why you always make a turn in Damara 7 up the corner house with beautiful chicks? Are they your sister? If so, can be your new brother-in-law. Your in-law, Buta.
Hey, luister eens on, eh. I'm dropping my strik zali daso. How do I explain this in English? For strikvrouw.
What is a strikvrouw? I don't understand that term. I've heard a lot of you people use it.
Strikvrouw is the iron lady. Okay, not the iron lady. Die vrouw wat strik bij jou is.
Me, I feel that term is derogatory.
Like how?
No. Nee.
Strikvrouw.
I will not allow any of my family to be called the strikvrouw.
Maar sy kom strik by jou huis.
Ik krijg een andere naam voor dit.
Okay, you're not going to win this one. It's been in place for the last 100 years.
I know.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Kijk, die boeren noem maar strik ousie.
Kijk, I don't like it and I'm going to make it clear that I don't like it. I'm not aiming to change it. I just want you to know that I don't like it.
What do you call her?
Who? I strike myself. So I don't call her anything. Bronwyn Besson, Mora, welcome to the show.
Oh, Bronwyn!
BBX in the top 40 in the house.
Yeah.
Cubase, don't try to blush. Yeah, I'm going to turn purple probably. I can't even what the color.
Why are you blushing? For what?
Want jy het my mos gestaan compliment is so.
Oh.
Yeah. Ephraim Shilongo, from the bottom of your heart, but you are not crying, neither smiling. But yes, keep up the good job.
No, what ek no. Kurwanje. So we must cry now in the studio. I'm not gonna touch this man. Gaan nie werk nie.
Martina K. Mutanga, Kukuta, we appreciate the energy every morning, Q. How?
True.
Love you.
True.
Thank you. O7 Itula. You guys always make me laugh. Neville, come to the north. We miss you this side. There's no corona there. You can go. No, but don't take your corona with. Please.
Yeah, you know what, Cubase? It's been a stomping ground of mine for the last 20 odd years.
In the north.
In the north, I always love to do shows in the north. Oshakati Ongwediva, and I don't think it's gonna happen this year.
Never,
bad, man.
Nevertheless, heavy undercover, you guys. This guy is performing every other day. But you will not see anything anywhere.
People like to post stuff that I do, take videos in the audience.
I'm not on social media, so let me not.
Ja, jy's net agter jy.
Kom ek stil net bly.
Ja, stil net bly asseblief.
Ja, asseblief. Neville, where is West? The short boy.
Webster.
Oh, it's come out West.
Webster. No, Webster is, yeah. I think Webster, we're all suffering from the same disease at the moment in terms of lockdown. Yeah. Because Webster is one of the most talented performers that we have in this country.
I can
And,
imagine with his kind of energy being locked inside his house.
Yeah.
Maybe ons moet miskien ook vir hom bel.
It says waar, nee?
Ja. Raymond Basson sê Neville kyk of tandepasta op die love bite sal werk, ja. Lindo Kevin, Neville bel vir KK, ons weet hy is by die huis.
Watter KK?
Didn't KK say he retired from music? Actually, we want to have him in the studio before we even start talking to him on the phone.
Wie is KK?
KK is a rapper.
Oh, okay, ken hom nie.
Ai, Jay.
Yeah, I just said Kadenambo.
Kadenambo is entertaining. He's not an entertainer.
Moshe Wambo, eh?
Hey, Chana, let's read comments. I see someone from the Diamond Town is watching. Who's that? The Diamond Town is what?
Oranjemund. Och.
No,
The first lady comes from Oranjemund. Those people speak proper English.
I speak better English now.
Ah, yeah. My broer. Die mense, nee?
Van waar?
Oranjemundse mense.
I am willing to stand up against anybody. I have that much confidence in my diction of the Queen's language.
Ne?
Right, let's go. Don J. Mwandi, what's up with the 8.1 billion for the lockdown? Who is getting a cut? Come on, we are all getting 750.
Ja, ek het so gecheck. Ek het gecheck.
Nee, man.
750, my bro.
So 750 a month, 750 a week, 750 how?
Inakushua.
750 once off and on the slamage.
Inakushua, because you know when I read the article, I wasn't too sure if it's a once off or if it's per month until for the duration of the lockdown. I'm not too sure about that one.
Lendl Kalber asking Neville for president. How would that look like?
The people will not take the country serious.
No, don't worry. Trasco has a far better presidential candidate for you guys. It's not Neville Bassan.
Yeah, I know.
We will let you know in due time. Gayton Curtis joining the show. Johan Tosan Jaronguru. Neville, kom haal my man.
Oh.
Want toch Angela?
Since we were talking about this video of this guy, me and Johan, we were talking about this video, but it's in South Africa.
Yeah.
Man, home battery. The man stands over the draad. So they filmed him. Now the guy is obviously Hey, he Bial Gaslam.
No, who no? Onze tijd is
die kan ba.
Okay, ga niet. Let me read comments while you are gone. Ephraim Shilongo, what is? Hey man, ga niet man, Jiras. Ephraim Shilongo, but how come city police members are receiving a crate of beer while others are not allowed? I saw one receiving it at home, and later they was partying. What a hypocrite.
Yeah.
But is that down to the police department or is that down to that particular officer only? I don't know. Gazlami. Praat nou, jy stilte wil jy sien ek doen ander goede.
Ek is nou stil nou. Ek is nou stil nou. Yeah, so we're going to be talking to Gazlam to hear...
we already know that. Tell us something we don't know.
Ashimos, if you're in the little corner, if there's that cricket time, yeah, as artists, we've all experienced that in some time of your life. So you just gave me a cricket moment now.
Okay.
Combination deadly. Boutique as love. Keep my combination deadly. I Congo money. I Congo chelete. I Congo money. I Ay, como chelete.
Okay. Never.
Wat?
Sy mos nou net strong gepraat van Gaza. Gaza is nou hier. Talk.
I would never talk nonsense of Gaza. I love Gaza.
I can't say you never.
467. Karandu.
Moro my bro, who's it?
Alright, man, who's it, man?
As now, man. How are you coping? Day number 7 of the lockdown.
Wacht eerst.
Me, I'm not even counting. I just want to hear Kuchaya. It's over tomorrow. Now you're telling me 7. Now I know I have a long way to go. Oh, man, man.
Tere Akashona. Okay, we called you 8:15.
Yeah.
Now it's 12 minutes past 9.
Yeah.
Ons wil net hier Gaza, EGBD is geslapt.
Ja, ik heb bij die.
Oh, oké.
Ik heb nog een.
Oh, oké.
Ik klap altijd bij die. Hij klapt, hij is voorbij. Hij wat je zegt hier, ochtend die komt slinger en die joinen en slinger je hond, kan je zien bij jou herkennen. Hij is voorbij.
Gaslam, it's a pleasure to have you not in studio, but your spirit is here in studio with us.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, and now we understand that the entertainment industry has been hit heavily. Actually, every industry has been hit heavily, but we are focusing on entertainment for this Friday. So,
yeah, every industry is hit, but we are hit by Mike Tyson at this prime. Where you don't last to the second round.
Yeah.
People are queuing up to pay for the tickets. Mike Tyson is done with the fight. That's us.
Yeah,
that's us.
Yeah,
we're hit hard.
Right.
I think we're actually hit the hardest because our income is from the crowds.
Yes,
true. You have to make a show. People must gather together so that you can make some money. You want to be an MC. There must be a function with a lot of people, and you get your paycheck there. You want to be a comedian.
Yeah.
There must be a lot of people. You wanna own a club, whatever. There must be a lot of people. Everything that's got to do with entertainment, I think we hit the hardest, and we're not even in the. We are not even in the provision budget by the president.
Hey, Karandu, you just gave me a good idea now.
But it's true. But look, inauguration, you need the artist or MC or whatever. All the functions that are around the country, you need some sort of entertainment, but we are not even provision straight, this is for entertainment. Maybe we are included in the small business, what, we can go to CB and get a loan, whatever.
Yeah. Gaza,
but not straightforward, yeah.
Gaza, now, Burna Boy was supposed to come to Namibia. I'm not too sure if you were lined up with Burna Boy.
Yeah, I was.
You were lined up with Burna Boy.
I was actually even part of the organizing committee.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
We had the Independence 30th Independence Celebration show coming up.
Yeah.
You are supposed to be part of that.
Yeah.
Obviously, a few months ago you had your 1 million show, which was quite a big hit a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And maybe you can just contextualize exactly how this has affected you.
You personally, yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, I had another show in Walvis Bay. I had another one in the Cabrero in Ondangwa. I had my birthday bash at El Barrio.
When is your birthday bash?
It's supposed to be end of March, because I'm born on the 10th of March, and then obviously Independence and so we shifted it to the end of March. And then I had another Le Cabrero in Ondangwa. I was supposed to have another after party at my club in the North Coco Lounge, and as we are speaking, even now the whole club is closed, obviously.
Hey.
So, no, you can imagine my cries, my brother. All the shows that I just mentioned now, I think it's over. It's a loss of over 150,000 already.
Gaza,
so, yeah, you can imagine.
Gaza, we just spoke to Sally, Boss Madame, before we spoke to you now.
Yeah.
And my question that I was asking Sally, and maybe it's the same question that I need to ask you, and because I said to Sally, you know what, Sally, I'm in the fortunate position that even though I'm an entertainer, I I have the luxury of having a full-time job.
Yeah.
And there are obviously certain functions that I do that there's some usefulness that Trusco sees in me. But then again, you guys who are
you're not just a funny guy,
yeah. So you guys who are out and out entertainers and who, I mean, your daily income is from that.
Yeah.
My question to Sally and my question to you is, what will you do now?
Man, we are thinking every day.
Yeah.
Obviously, we are coming up with some sort of plans and innovation. Everything has to be digital now. Everything has to be online. So whatever it is that you are planning or thinking of right now, doesn't really have to incorporate physical. So you have to think to have a 360 turnaround strategy on digitizing every idea that you had in the past or trying to digitize it. It's the only way forward. I can't really go into details of what I'm going to do or what I'm planning to do.
Me, I'm sitting with a notepad here. I'm copying.
Yeah, but you see, this whole thing is also good for us artists because some of us we're becoming cocky and whatnot. But now it's keeping us on our toes, and we have to really think out of the box. It's really it's good that we have to think, but it's bad that they didn't give us a warning. We're busy with our plans, and all of a sudden we have everything shut down. We didn't see it coming. Basically we are being forced into the future. There's so many conspiracy theories, and some are saying that our cells are reacting to the 5G, and and if you read about it, it's kind of making sense because after every technological revolution and then an epidemic comes out, so this is really our cells, a human body cell reacting to radiation of the latest technologies. So if that's the case, then we are kind of being forced into the right direction, because if you are digitizing everything, that means we're going to get ready for the 5G technology and what it brings, because the 5G technology is also also means that half of the things are going to be digital, and the world is moving on to the digital era. I mean, imagine you functioning today without internet. It's kind of impossible. Yeah, and if you say this before independence, people will say, "Oh, what are you talking about?" Or just after independence,
exactly.
Say, what are you talking about? If you say get ready for internet because it's going to be an essential need that you need to use every day, we wouldn't have understood you then. But this is what I'm also saying now, that with the 5G technology, I think after 10 years or so, it's going to be upgraded again, and it's going to hit harder again on the human cell,
Sure.
But the future is headed that way. So, and I don't think even if you find out the cause for sure, and the cause has got something to do with the future and technology, I think this is a sacrifice that has been happening in the world for a lot of years. So I don't think nobody's gonna change it, because everybody want to. I think the human race, or those who are in power, want to compete with the aliens.
Gaza, just very quickly, your shows have been very, very energetic for the last how many years? And as a result, you are a guy who's highly energetic, and it's one of the ways that you have stayed in shape, I believe. So my question to you, what do you do since you are in lockdown? Do you have a kapunda now? Did you pick up any weight? Is there something?
I don't have a scale in my house. That's how much I didn't need it, but I think I need it now. Because I need to control, because the number of times that I open the fridge, I don't know.
So what do you do on a daily basis?
I just wake up, and then watch TV. I try not to eat as much, but the wife is feeding me also.
Moenie lieg nie, man.
It's called the Bermuda Triangle. Fridge TV toilet. Fridge TV toilet.
No. But you know, lucky enough, my studio is just in here in my garage, in my basement.
In the house, yes,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, so that means you've been keeping busy, in the studio.
Yeah, I've been making music. It's all that I can do and polishing up my old songs that I'm supposed to release. This is why I was talking crap on the internet to say, look, everybody stay home, even if it means that we release a song every week, you know, because by the looks of things, this thing is going to be extended, you know. So I'm preparing for that when you know, for the hard time to hit. If they hit, then I can at least provide some relief in terms of music. Because I mean, the world cannot go around without music. It's impossible. So I'm just trying to give that sun rays of hope. You know.
There's a rumor going around that you are working on a COVID-19 single.
No, not really. I mean,
No, I'm just
you
playing.
know, the internet has been bullying us to do that. But for me, I rather concentrate on sharing the information loud and clear. You know.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for my Baba. He's been quiet. I don't know if he's got the virus or whatever. I've been calling him. He's not picking up my calls and he's not returning my calls. I don't know. Maybe the guy is in isolation somewhere. But yeah, just as soon as my Baba hits me up, and then I'll do those videos that the Minister of Health has required me to do and stuff like that. Yeah, I rather give my contribution like that, and also give my contribution through the music. And if I have to speak through the music, it shouldn't be coded as COVID-19. I will give hope in my own language, you know.
Yeah. Gaza, you've been extremely arrogant on one issue in this last year.
Yeah.
Jy het mos 'n groot mond, jy wat Gazilam is 467. Groot mond. So I'm putting you on the spot now, nee?
Yeah.
Jy het mos groot gepraat Liverpool this past month. Yeah. So Jay Gazilam, just for your information, will you be crowned league champions now, since COVID-19 has really stalled anything that's happening in I'm having fights here with Cubase in the studio every week about Liverpool, and I keep on saying to him, let Liverpool just be crowned champions, or let's extend the league as far as possible. And I know you are a big Liverpool supporter.
Yeah,
what will happen now?
I'm a big supporter. You guys can afford to fight about Liverpool and football and whatnot. For me, all these soccer groups that I'm in now, they just irritate me, because it seems like these guys have day jobs and they're just relaxing at home now, debating about football. You know, you guys can afford to do that. For me, right now, you know, when you are born, the moment you are born, they say you start to die. Because everything becomes about survival. If the baby doesn't get milk, the baby's going to die. And until you grow up and they teach you, don't cross the street like that, it's all about survival. But now the curve of survival has just hit rock bottom. I mean the roof now, not rock bottom, but the roof. No, it has risen, so we have to be extra vigilant. And we have to fight harder for our survival.
Yeah.
Especially as the industry that you've been talking about. How the hell do I know? Must I now be worried and stressed about Liverpool? Liverpool is
So Varney.
It's a luxury.
No, it's true.
You know, when you have your gigs are going good and you pay your DSTV, you sit in your sofa and you're watching football, entertainment. It's a luxury. Now we're fighting for survival.
It's true, my brother.
Worrying next. Like worrying me, like on you survived and worry on me.
Aye, my bro. True.
You want to say that if Liverpool were swimming, then Liverpool is drowning, then I must drown now to lift Liverpool up.
No, very true.
No ways.
Yeah, Gazlam, we
but I do miss them, though. I do miss them. We had a great season.
And
I think we do deserve, to be true.
Nay, you deserve Nexi. We all miss the football every weekend. Some of us now have to. I even found out what my wife's middle name is the other day. That's how much time I'm spending at home.
Oh my goodness! I cook, and I'm actually a very good cook.
Hey. Okay. Well, my guy, we appreciate you taking the time out to talk to us this morning.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, please.
You guys keep well. I hope you are not a meter closer to each other, and you are sanitizing your hands and washing your hands every now and then when you touch the mics, because you don't know where Neville is coming from. If he asks me if I slept home, maybe it's because he slept somewhere else. So you guys have to take care of each other and really be extra vigilant.
Vijay, I asked you for a favor the other day and you refused to, so I'm not talking to you.
What favor now? Oh!
Yeah.
Was he supposed to go pick up your side chicken?
That's what I said.
The police will catch you. You guys must stay home really now. It's rough outside the streets.
Gazlam, thanks for your time, my brother.
Cool, man. Thanks. Cheers. Bye.
Sure.
All right. I think our time for this morning is up also. I see, like, some of you guys are busy. Like it has seen Iman say, so that Lake Gaza is busy interviewing us. Come on, guys, you get to hear from us every single morning.
Yeah.
As Gazlam will prat, like they prat.
Not iman prat.
Precies. And also, like we said, you know, we are not endorsing anybody's statements with regards to 5G and the coronavirus. We're going to have our own discussion surrounding this whole 5G controversy.
Ek is nog 'n bietjie dom met hierdie 5G
Yes.
thing, because I only started after this guy the other day mentioned it on air. I went to go and read up a little bit about it. So there's a lot of controversy around why it's been implemented, etc., etc. So so the technical guys who understand these things will be able to speak to them, and so that we can
Look, like when I followed the whole upgrade to the 5G network, it was long before Corona. I think it was sometime last year when the US, basically they had issues with the fact that China was the ones who were rolling it out. Because obviously if China owns that technology, then that means they control the networks.
Okay, cool.
Which was an issue. But like I said, we don't have the information surrounding it. You can take whoever we speak to or whoever speaks on the... As a matter of fact, you can take even our comments and opinions with a pinch of salt. But like I said, we will touch on the issue during the course of probably next week, all right? Please stay safe, stay indoors.
Yeah, man.
It's a lockdown.
It's a lockdown. And I think what we will be doing from here going forward is we're going to try to get as many people as possible, you know, through our live stream on air, since we can't have guests in the studio now for the foreseeable future. So, but from my side, if anybody wants a bottle of gin, you can inbox me. I can try and see how I can get the bottle of gin to you.
I think Frida F. de Klerk, one of the comments here, it disappeared before I could get to it, but she did say, Neville, Steve made I bottle. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, keep safe, guys.
Keep safe, guys, and stick with Informanté Radio. You can keep updated with all the news, not just on the coronavirus, but everything else happening around the country on the Informanté Facebook page or the Informanté website, informante.web.na, where you can also stream Informanté Radio live throughout the day. We out of here, man. Let's check your Mora.
Mora!
Manda. You see, I love this job so much. I want to be here every day. All right, we out, guys.